in the last few months we've seen remarkable results in the human population, but we are seeing more and more, we're finding out more and more, that we're getting some really remarkable results in our pet population, and I think we're only scratching the surface there. We've seen testimonials with some pretty significant pain, arthritis, older dogs and cats that just have trouble getting up and down. We've seen testimonials with cats and dogs that had behavioral problems such as separation anxiety, using our Clarity and Relax bands, and we've seen some general health testimonials using the eye control in pets. And Judy, I want to go back to Judy because Judy's been getting around quite a bit with her pet population down in South Florida. And, Judy, I think you've seen some pretty remarkable things in the last week or two, haven't you?
Absolutely, Sam. I just am excited to know what all is going to happen with the pets because I don't know, they just seem to respond a lot faster than people, and they can't they can't say, well, it's a placebo effect, they either get it or they don't get it, or they get better or they, it's amazing. I have a girlfriend who, when I was telling her some of the things eye control was doing with parasite elimination in pets, she said, well, I'm going to put one on my dog, and he has skin problems. So I said, absolutely, eye control would be the one I would pick. Well, she let me know that the ticks are just falling off of that dog right now since she put the eye control bands on. And also that the dog is not as stiff when it gets up in the morning. She's doing much better and walking. So that's her testimony that we wanted to share. I go over to the little local pet shelter here where I adopted my cat, and the girls in there, I said, well, let's take some of your pets and tell me what their problems are, and let's see if these bands would help. So they're all excited, and they picked a cat named Magoo, who's black, and he's lost a lot of his hair. He's always licking on it, and I said, wow, it sounds like, stress or something, and he has sores on his stomach. And so what we did was we put the eye control, made it a collar right around his black neck. He looked so pretty with his flashy silver collar. And in 2 days, they called me to say, amazing, that the hair was always brittle before, and now it was getting softer. But the minute we put the eye control band on that cat, he started jumping around from the different perches to another perch, and then he jumped on the floor, and he walked around and just kind of paraded around. And I thought that was just a normal young cat's behavior, and these girls were just, they were just like their mouths were open. They said, you just don't understand. This cat is the kind that hides on the top shelf back in the corner where nobody can even see him. So to have him out and about like this, they're just blown away. And then they called me yesterday, so it had been about 5 days or 6 days since the eye control had been on Magoo. His hair is luxurious, they said. They just can't believe how much. They said there's actually new hair growing on the tummy, and the sores, there's a lot less of the little sores on his stomach. So they just can't wait to see what else is going to happen. And I think that all of us need to realize that there's pet shelters in town who would love to try your products. If you take some out and just kind of say, let's experiment with them and give them a couple. There's small pet stores in every town, and there's veterinarians. And so we have the world at our fingertips. People love their pets, like you say, Sam. I think we have a whole new population here, don't you?
Well, I really do, Judy, and this is something probably I should not say on this call, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. I know this is one of Dr. Rhea really likes the testimonials that we get from pets because of the no placebo, type thing. It's just interesting to hear the testimonials. I know one thing I'll just mention is something, and please do not say this is coming up in the next month or two because it's not, but I know it's being worked on and something that potentially we will have in the future. The flea and tick market with the products for control of flea and tick, that's about a $10 billion market. There's actually one product that worldwide last year did over $2 billion. This is just one product. Well, we think we've got a big potential here, and I think in the future you'll see Advita with some specific products for pets, both in the pain management area and possibly branching out even further in a lot of testing to be done here. But in the flea and tick market, you know what the what it takes currently, and we all love our pets, or most all of us do. That's not nationwide or universal, but there's an awful lot of us that think they are family members, and we'll do anything for them. And to be able to have something in a lot of areas of the country that parasites are just really bad problems in pets, particularly fleas and ticks, and if we can offer owners all across the country a way to control this situation without putting chemicals on their pets, which we know cannot be good for them and has to be harmful for them. For example, the product that sold $2 billion is a product called Frontline, and that's a combination of toxins, organic phosphates that's applied directly to the skin. Well, this certainly cannot be long-term good for the pets. So we feel the same about them as we do us. If we can get valuable information that will help our pets to our pets, then we're going to do it. And so, Judy, I agree with you that it's just a whole new market, a whole new world that we've got. And I think certainly over the past 100 years, this technology, up until about 5 or 6 years ago, hasn't come but so far. And in the last 5 years, more progress in this technology, the fast-speed technology and the ability to digitalize information and then get it in the body, it's advanced more in the last 5 years than it has the previous 100. In the next 5 years, it will more than double what it's done in the previous 105 years. So we're in the right place at the right time. What's going to be available to us in the future is it will be totally different than what's available now because it will be so far advanced. So it's really exciting, Judy, to be at this particular place at this particular time and be able to help Dr. Rhea Gilday take this mission forward and fulfill her mission. We think we've got a compensation plan that's second to none. We feel like we've taken all the loopholes out of it. We feel like there's no more lucrative comp plan in the industry. And the fact is you really don't have to understand the comp plan. If you go to work, do your job, just share the products with your friends and acquaintances and associates, then the rest will take care of itself. The money will follow, and we're proud of the comp plan to go with what we think are just products that we've got that are in the future that are here now. So it's real exciting, Judy. Judy, unless you have something, I'm going to close it out.